as compared to the Hanako Firefly skin I did on Christmas, which
Yeah.
is absolute garbage in my opinion. 19 likes, 19 downloads, and 0 comments.
Mm.
But if you want to get real crazy, you want my vanilla Big Night 15 Biz skin, which is 180 downloads and 29 likes.
Noise.
Uh, yeah, I kind of peaked with that because I had a streamer friend who was asked me for it, and he was basically just showing it off for a month. It's like, oh, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, how do I get this?" Like, dude, just like download it here.
Yeah,
So that was pretty pog.
that's a good feel.
But yeah, so I recreated the skin, which was incredibly hard to do actually. At least do it right. Like I could have just slapped like the model number on the side and called it a day.
Yeah, but you like went through the process of doing it properly.
But yeah, I had to get like a template, completely redo the entire camouflage because it was slightly off by like
Yeah.
10%. So that was fun. So I banged that out in about 6 hours. And I don't have the specific model of Spitfire. I have every model of Mark 9 Spitfire, but the ones that are accurate.
Yeah.
Because there's like the LF Mark 9, the F Mark 9, the LF Mark 9C, and the F Mark 9C. And I don't have the LF Mark 9C. And there's 3 of them in game, and they're all ridiculously hard to get. But that Plagius Spitfire Mark 9C is one of them. So I'm really eyeing that up. And then there's a bunch of other ace planes, and then there's a bunch of like not necessarily where it's less about the pilot being an ace, but it was just the iconic vehicles like the IS-2 Revenge of the Hero Brother, the Black Cat. The Black Prince is in this, which is fucking weird. That's gonna be a fucking pile of shit.
Yeah, I
Because
don't like
you have the Black Prince and
yeah.
Is it garbage in there as well?
Yeah, I mean it's one of those tanks that used to be decent because of its armor back before there was like power creep. I'm talking about like years and years ago. But yeah, for the past few years, I'd say probably for the majority of the game's life, it's been shit. But you'll have a couple of people swear by it because it used to be good in like beta or something. And
I heard that one game where it was basically shooting ducks in a row. It's good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. To be honest, I feel like that way with a lot of stuff.
I've had that a lot of times as well, where I'll get a new aircraft and I'll get like the best match ever, completely stock, so none of the modification upgrades. And I'll be like, oh shit, this is gonna be great, and then I'll be like 75% of my way to having all the modifications, and I'll be dying to the dumbest shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I have been misled.
Yeah, I had a game like that where I basically my score was like the top 1%. And I never do that well in games, like in World of Tanks. It's like the mastery level, like master, right? And you only have to have like one game, but like the damage you have to do, it's basically you've got to like single-handedly destroy like a third of the enemy team, basically. And the only one I have is on this like not very good tank, but I had it like stock, and it was absolute shit. It's the STA-1, like the Japanese.
Yeah, the Japanese Type 60 something prototype. No, it would have been the Type 65 or something.
Yeah, something like that. It's on that tree, but yeah, with that, and it's like it was just pure luck. I killed like 7 or 8 enemies. It was fucking great.
Because
Um,
you guys don't get the you don't have the Type 74, do you?
no. Like the issue with art is that because both Chinese and Japanese stuff use like the type thing, it all gets pretty confusing. So they'll try and pick a different name, like a nickname for the Japanese tanks, whereas the Chinese tanks are just all called like type, whatever. Um,
Yeah, we
but
haven't had that.
I mean, to be
We haven't had that issue yet because I don't know. China doesn't do anything fucking original.
yeah, I mean the problem is the trees aren't very developed, but yeah, a lot of them like in the early Chinese tree. To be honest, my memory is hazy because I haven't played a tank game in a long time. It's not what I'm playing at the moment.
Yeah, we get it. You're jumping card game to card game.
Fuck off. You can
Hey,
at least
that's
let
not
me
my
talk
complaint.
about it.
That's everyone else who decided to jump on the bandwagon with you, and then you leave them in the dust.
I feel so bad with Sleepy. I do. I like the latest one I've been playing. When I told them, I literally just said straight up, like, "Dude, I don't expect you to start playing. I've got you onto like 2 other card games." But I circle around. I'll go. Anyway, I'll let you finish your point about tanks before we move.
I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just mad at the comment section. Fuck these people.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, what? Why is there no 50% discount on 1 year of premium on game like last year? And then we got like the admin of the forums coming. It's like we had that like sale a month ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
That sale we normally have twice a year, one a month ago, and the next time in November on the game's birthday. Yeah, we had it a month ago.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty well known in that regard that we only have like one big sale. It's Christmas. Like Christmas, New Year
I
time.
mean, we have several big sales, but they're all slightly different, so they can do slightly different things.
Yeah, no, we have sales, but I mean like the one like there's certain like institutions like the 50% off premium and all that. It like happens at a certain time, so you don't really get people asking for it.
Yeah, I mean, we get like the occasional sale, like it's Anzac Day, we'll put the fucking boomerangs on sale. We didn't have that, but that kind of shit. But
Yeah.
I mean, we've got this sale, which is I'd consider it pretty massive. April Fools is usually pretty big.
Mm.
I mean, it was kind of big this year, but it was just not big in things that I wanted, so it kind of felt eh.
Yeah.
And then you got Christmas and you've got the game's birthday, which are unfortunately basically right next to each other. So it all kind of just mashes together.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's all I have to say on tank autism today.
It's a tried and honoured section.
I know. Oh,
Um.
yeah. Have you given thought to the whole fucking milfag autism channel?
Yeah, I have.
Because as one of the guys who's about as begrudging about new channels as you, I honestly think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, I'm more just kind of waiting for the next time for it to flare up, and then rather than just make the channel randomly, I'll just wait for the next time.
So
But
what you're saying is you want me to start shit.
yeah, go ahead. I don't care. I mean, you don't really have to start anything. All that needs to happen is Dev post a picture and Potato ask him about it, and we're off to the races. Like, can you not right? Not while we're doing this. Not while we're on the pod. You fucking honestly, I fucking hate you so much.
I love you too, you
fucking
faggot.
All right, I'm gonna talk about card games now as revenge.
I'm not gonna stop you.
I mean, you can't. Like, what else are we fucking gonna talk about? Yeah, like, I mean, I think it's well documented that I used to play a lot of Hearthstone. It's like very sad to say it's the one like multiplayer game I've been reasonably good at, and that's mainly because it doesn't require fast reflexes or stuff. It's just calculations and stuff, and yeah,
Calculations and just doing exactly what that pro guy said on YouTube.
yeah, I'm in pretty much. So
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, that's not something exclusive to you or card games.
I know. Yeah, don't worry. You don't have to make me. But yeah. So yeah, because of the quarantine or whatever, I've just been trying out a bunch. Now I'm somebody who like struggles to play games for long amounts of time, just because of like standard Zoomer ADHD, as in not actual ADHD, but just low attention span. And the other thing, yeah, it's not like reflexive. Oh yeah, but I get bored of games quite. When I say bored, it's just like I have to move on. Like I like binge a game, and then move on to a new game. So I've just found a bunch of card games that are reasonably decent, and I'm just in a site where I just play one, and then as soon as that's kind of grating on me, so after a few days, I'll just go to the next one, and then go to the next one, and then go to the next one, and then go back to the first one. So it's a pretty good cycle I'm in.
So really, you haven't abandoned Sleepy, you just got him in the batting cage, waiting for the arm to fling back round, and he'll fuck around with you for 2 weeks, and he'll dump on you because he's got all that, like, other month worth of grinding for cool cards going for him or something. I don't know how card games work.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Oh my god, Mish, get out of here. I'm trying to record. But yeah, so but yeah, Sleepy being a nice lad, he's always like, "What are you playing?" So I'll be like, "Okay, I'm playing this game." And he'd be like, "Okay, I'll check it out. We'll play a few games again for a few days."
It also doesn't help that his PC is a toaster.
Yeah.
So it's not like he can just ignore you and jump on someone else's bandwagon that's playing fucking Warframe or some shit. It's like, you know what, the guy playing card games about the best I can do. I'll try to make the most of this.
Yeah, I mean, at least he's found Capri, who's also playing Runeterra, but yeah, but right now I'm really into like The Witcher at the moment. Like I got all of my like Warcraft lore from just playing Hearthstone. Like I was just playing Gwent. It's like I kind of want to know more about this shit, so The Witcher 3 was on like 70% off when you make a new account on Good Old Games. So I got The Witcher 3, and then I had a couple of free Audible credits because they wanted me to join Audible again on a trial. So I got
Did you use the code Moonbeer?
No, I didn't. You told me that after. Not that I know if that's legit or not, but I got like the first two Witcher books.
Legit. Who the fuck do you think I am? Think I'm someone important? The fuck's wrong with you?
Most people can make vanity things or whatever, and hell, you've got a Patreon, so.
Oh right, I have a Patreon.
Yeah, we can get onto that, but yeah, so I'm just like listening to The Witcher, and I was actually just about to play The Witcher 3 when I saw you on the podcast channel. I was like, oh shit, today's Friday. All right. But yeah, so that's kind of been my cycle for the moment. But I'm sure in a week I'll get bored and I'll just move on. As always.
Yeah, as always, indeed.
But I like Gwent. Like, I feel like I have to say it's very free to play friendly, even though I don't give a fuck about that. Like, if you want to play a card game, I mean, if you're vehemently free to play and you're not like flat broke, then you're just intentionally handicapping yourself, which is fine. But I really hate people who like lord over, like as a free to play player, or calling people who pay like pay to win. whatever. Because trust me, I can pay a lot of money and still suck at a game.
Yeah. Fuck, I had that with just arguments in comment sections in general. I was like, oh fuck that pay to win player because I'm flying some premium thing that I got for like 80% off. And I
Yeah.
was like, dude, have you ever flown a premium? It's like, no, because I'm not fucking trash. And then he died.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, again, like, it's so prevalent in the card, like, even, like, in physical card games, like, there are people who just rely on, like, the free stuff, or, like, they'd pay for, like, a draft or something, and that was, like, all their cards. And then they'd be pissed
When
at
I
people.
was 8, my mommy got me a booster once a week when we went grocery shopping, and that's the only set of cards I ever have. I haven't updated my deck since fucking 2009.
Exactly. So yeah. But yeah, I don't know. But anyway. But yeah, I'd say Gwent. Runeterra is pretty free to play friendly, but Gwent's the most free to play friendly. But it kind of has to be because Gwent is nothing like other card games. So I'm gonna get into a bit of card game autism here. So
I'll
okay.
try to keep up as someone who only ever played Yu-Gi-Oh when it was
Oh my
called.
fucking god! Sorry. Continue.
You okay there, Matt?
She's fucking getting on my nerves. Honestly. She's just fucking twerking on the floor, shoving her ass in my face. Right? God. Making constant noise, butting open my door. Oh.
You're gonna hate fuck your cat.
God, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've screamed at her once, like, Misha, if I could fuck you, I would, right? If I could, but that would be bad for both of us, right? Like, it ain't gonna happen. Just because I've got a bit of testosterone, can you stop, like, humping me all the time, please? Right? Like, Jesus. Okay, no.
Honestly, have you considered getting her just like spayed?
Yeah. Again, like, typically, my attitude. Okay, I do want to get onto card game autism, but my attitude is I don't like. She can't go outside. She's a fully indoor cat, so she has no contact with other cats. And I didn't want to get her an unnecessary surgery. And like, damage her, right? Not that there's anything wrong with being neutered or spayed, but I didn't want to do that if she didn't need to it. It used to be she would go through heat once a year for a week. It would be annoying as fuck, but after a week it'd be fine. But she's been on and off heat for the past like month and a half, so I'm giving a lot more serious thought to it. That being said, it's obviously fucking quarantine, so vets are only doing like emergency shit.
Tell them it's an emergency, because if they don't come right now, I'm gonna fuck this cat.
But yeah, okay, card game, right. So there's 3 main physical card games. Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Pokemon. Now, I'm not going to talk about Pokemon. Yeah.
I don't know.
At least,
like, as far as card games go, I never saw Pokemon as that thing that people actually played.
Like, I'm heavily biased. Like, for example, like, I never play Yu-Gi-Oh! I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh! I didn't really see Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards growing up, but I do have friends who are really... So, I'm just giving them all fair thrift, is what, like, trying... Like, for me, Pokemon cards was my first one, but it was just about collecting them. And pretty much, as you said, like, mother buying me a pack every week at the store. To shut me
Better
up.
if they're the fake ones. Which is something.
Sorry?
Which is something better if they're fake ones. Which is something I never quite got the hang of, like what's real, what's fake with Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, oh, if it's got the silver rectangle but the names are not like shiny, then it's like real or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. But then they like release different editions of cards, it can fuck up the whole. Like...
And then it didn't matter because the guy you play was just said, "Nah, your card's fake." My dad said so.
Based. My dad works at Yu-Gi-Oh.
My dad is Kaiba.
But yeah, so I'm not going to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh and I'm not going to talk about Pokemon. But Magic is like I'd say the main card game probably in America. It's one of the main one here is again, maybe I'm pissing off. Again, I don't like Yu-Gi-Oh, so I'm biased, but whatever. But Magic is okay. Cards have an attack or defense value. You as a character have a set amount of health. You play cards with mana. You pretty much gain 1 mana every turn, but not it's with land cards. But you gain mana every turn. You use that mana to summon cards, and you attack with those cards. And you have a health pool, and when your health pool is reduced to 0, you lose. And so basically, all online card games follow that formula. So obviously, there's been lots of them throughout time, but the main one, like the earliest one that got a huge following, was Hearthstone. And Hearthstone is just Magic on crack. Like, it's just Magic incredibly sped up. Rather than 60 cards, you have 30 cards. Rather than 4 copies, you have 2 copies. You have a bit more health, but you guarantee to gain mana every turn. Units keep health. That was the thing in Magic is after the end of every turn, units regain all their health. And it's a practical aspect because you'd have to keep counters on every card to monitor their health. So you just say, all right, at the end of the round, they all restore to full health. Hearthstone, health works in a more standard way as you would expect.
Taking advantage of the medium, we could say.
Yes, exactly. And then basically every major card game has, and even non-major ones, is essentially somewhere in between Hearthstone and Magic. Hearthstone is already incredibly quick, so pretty much all of them are either the same speed as Hearthstone or slightly slower. So Runeterra is slightly slower. It takes alternating turns, where one plays on the offense and one plays on the defense, but you still gain mana every turn. And your opponent can block things, rather than like Hearthstone where you attack specific things. In Magic and Runeterra, you can block. Cards, the World War II game, which I like, it's just Hearthstone, but with another layer, with a front line that either player can take. But it's essentially the exact same economy and the exact same shit as Hearthstone. From what I know from what I know of the Elder Scrolls game, is that it's just Hearthstone with 2 layers. Gwent. If you don't know anything about Gwent was like basically the in-game card game in The Witcher 3. And it was very popular, so they made a standalone game of it, and then they had to change a lot of the rules because it turns out that buying cards in a game and stuff where stuff is blatantly overpowered, in order to improve your deck, doesn't really work for multiplayer balance, so they had to change a lot of the rules. But Gwent functions nothing like a normal card game. By normal, I mean by Magic the Gathering standards. It doesn't work like that at all. There is no attacking, there is no health, there is no mana.
Are you trying to get a royal flush then? I don't know. I'm trying to.
I mean, the basic rules is you start with the games. Essentially, you have it's round based. You need to win 2 rounds out of 3. You can only play 1 card every turn, so you can only there's no mana value, so you don't have to start with weak cards and then build up. You can play your strongest card at the start. Your deck is small. You don't draw cards, so you draw 10 cards at the start, and that's how many cards you have. Then at the end of every round, you can draw 3 more. But the maximum size.
It sounds like it might be heading in the direction of something like Presidents and Assholes.
Never played it.
Basically, like, let's say, let's try and dumb it down even further. I've got 3 cards I can put down. You've got 3 cards you can put down.
Right.
And they're all, like, let's say we both have one that has an attack of 1, one has an attack of 2, one has an attack of 3 or something. Or 1, 3, 5, whatever. if
Yeah.
I put my strongest card down first, you could essentially throw this round with putting down your weakest card and say, like, okay, I'll give you that one. I now know you only have a 1 and a 3.
Yes. Right. I get you. Right. Yeah. It's kind of like that. Yeah. Yeah. So every card has a power value, which is also its health. So you can play something that's like damage an enemy unit by 5, but that's not an attack. It doesn't like attack in a standard sense. I'm attacking with this card. It might have an ability that you can play once.
Yeah,
or
obviously there's
every
going to
so
be
often.
much more depth to what I just said, but that's like essentially
Yeah,
precedence and arseholes, where your goal is
exactly.
to just get rid of your hand. But
Yeah. It's all card advantage. So if you can play a good thing, then you can pass, and so your opponent can then play several cards in a row and can beat you, but then they're at a card disadvantage. And just like you say, like probably weaker cards because they've had to spend more to win.
yeah, so it's all about basically trying to win with the least amount of overkill, you could say.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Or with the least amount of cards as well. But the same thing. Yeah. Um, but yeah, but because basically everything online is a Magic the Gathering derivative. Of course, I know that Pokemon Online and Yu-Gi-Oh aren't, but virtually every major card game is a Magic the Gathering alternative. A game like this is very different, and I think that appeals to me because if I want my Magic style fix, I can just play Magic Arena or Hearthstone or something like that. Whereas if I want something really different, I can just play Gwent.
And I'd say you're not alone on this, because obviously Gwent has gotten very popular.
Yeah. It's obviously not the biggest. It's like who came first can hold on to the market, but it's got
big to
fail. Pretty much. But yeah, Gwen's got a really good community. That's my problem with cards, right? I like cards, but it is cards with a K. But obviously he's talking, yeah. But cards, but the player base is like there's only like a couple hundred people who play it at any time, so like I stopped recognizing people.
Oh fuck! There was a video I kind of that's kind of reminded me of something I watched recently. It was basically the anomaly of the pseudo multiplayer mobile game.
Yes, I watched that too.
About
yes.
Yeah, was it talking about like agar.io and shit?
Yeah. Well, we should say agar.io is a legit multiplayer game.
Yeah, but you can like see how they like fudged it.
Yeah. Like all the other ones. Yeah. Actually, is agar.io still going?
Yes, it is.
It is connecting. Well, I'm having a quick game. Do you want to jump in?
No. Stop.
All right.
We're not doing this on the podcast.
Well, you don't want to play some Agario?
No. Because I always name myself SPQR and someone deliberately eats me. It's bullshit.
I do the same, but with UK, and it's always a fucking Turk. It's always a fucking
but
Turk.
SPQR is so much better because it makes sense when you split.
But yeah. Apart from card games, I'm liking the Witcher book. And yeah, I'm just doing some coursework and doing a bit of reading when I can be asked to. That's it. That's my life.
Just out of curiosity, has any digital card game tried to do like interplayer trading yet?
It's tried to,
or at least like interplayer trading. Because that.
Oh yeah, Artifact. Do you remember Artifact?
I do remember, but okay. Here's the thing I'm going to ask because I know it's fucking Steam. Could I just give my friends a card, or did I have to put it on the marketplace?
No, you can trade them.
Fucking Steam makes its 10%.
15% actually.
Oh,
No.
whatever.
With Valve titles. but no, yeah, you can trade it. That was why I was very interested because, like, yeah, at that time I'd spent like a few £100 on Hearthstone, and I was like, I was sad because my cards had rotated out. I was like, these cards have no value, and then like jacked the price up, and it's like I can't sell my account. So, when I heard that Artifact, like I don't give a fuck about the Dota universe, but Artifact, like I could sell my cards on the marketplace and you can trade them. I was like, yes, but Valve shit the bed on it, and it just wasn't finished. There just wasn't enough cards, wasn't enough variety.
I think the mistake they made is not putting enough blockchain in the advertising.
Oh shit, yeah.
Blockchain card.
Oh, also, it was incredibly non-free-to-play friendly, which it had to be because I mean, again, it wasn't even free. You had to buy the game, but basically, you got the game's value in packs. And the thing is, yeah, it couldn't be free-to-play friendly because all the cards have value. So, if somebody could just grind a ton of fucking cards, then nothing has any value.
Yeah, the question you always have to ask yourself as a game developer these days with free-to-play games is, can a Venezuelan make his living?
Can what, sorry?
Can a Venezuelan make his living?
Yeah. But absolutely. It just wasn't practical because most people who play, a lot of people who play card games are free-to-play. It's like, I would love more free-to-play players on cards, so the fucking player base gets up, you know what I mean? But that's the thing, everyone in Hearthstone, they've been playing for years and years and years, so it doesn't matter if you're free-to-play, you've grinded enough, But I mean, yeah, fucking Artifact not going. But yeah, Artifact's the only one that I, know of that was essentially the exact same as a trading card game in real life, and it failed. But it was more failing because, yeah, Valve didn't really finish the game, and then Valve being Valve, they didn't talk about it. There were no updates. There was no events. There was nothing. It was just silence. In fact, they've only recently started talking about it, like in the past month or two. So you had like a year of radio silence. And like, why is my game dead? I don't know.
It's a weird thing. The business aspect of video games. Because I mean, there's only so much you can do, and then it's all down to luck. I mean, look at fucking Animal Crossing. It hit the fucking jackpot. Talk about releasing your game just before a fucking global pandemic.
I know, right? God.
And there's nothing else. I think, I don't remember if I talked about it on the podcast, but I'm pretty sure I left it in one of the channels. Like, if Minecraft released its 1.16 or 1.15 update that it's working on during all this, it would have been fucking fantastic.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not gonna say they dropped the ball because it's like, oh dude, just release your game sooner, forehead. That's retarded. It's the same.
No.
It's the same kind of retardation that gets you that makes you fucking EA. Release it by Christmas. You have until halfway through this global pandemic to release your update, or we're fucking devouring your studio. You also have to work from home because we're not fucking fudging on our social distancing guidelines.
Nah, fucking EA's an essential service. gotta keep milking those fucking kids, dude. It's essential. But
now that the FIFA's basically cancelled during the pandemic, FIFA 2020 is the outlet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, with the Minecraft thing, I'm hating that because we all voted, and I mean, when I say we all voted, everyone, it was unanimous, apart from like one guy who abstained. But we're going to reset the Minecraft server
And then the
because of
update's
some
just
issues.
not here.
Sorry?
And then the update's just not here.
Yeah. That was like several months ago.
I mean,
So
my vote hasn't changed, if that's what you're wondering.
no. Like, I mean, even if it has, I don't think like everyone else was just like, yeah, we're doing it. So, but yeah, I just want to like no one's going on. I'm not going on because I can't be asked to go on and then make a new one. You know what I mean? So, um,
It's tough being a server admin. I try to say non-sarcastically, but
what's the fucking DJ Khaled suffering from success?
yeah. I hate him, but he's got some really good quotes that I use a lot.
Like, what's your what's your favorite DJ Khaled?
Oh,
quote?
dude, congratulations, you played yourself.
Classic.
Which you worked perfectly with the spat with Biggest, our next topic of the podcast.
What are you talking about this?
I don't know. Like, I just wanted to make this segue because it still makes me laugh my ass. It makes me laugh my ass off, but at the same time, we've had like 2 voice chats now talking about this. I don't think there's much more I can say.
Yeah.
Other than having to like repeat it for the sake of our precious viewers. And even then, I don't think there's much I can say on that because it's basically just you chewing me out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we've talked about this. I can't be I've said my piece. I've made my peace, and I've said my piece, and I just can't be arsed anymore.
Has he said anything more to you since though, or?
No. I mean, I was expecting them to come back, but my guess is he probably just was like, "Nah, fuck Moon," and
because we're at a week now, aren't we?
Close to it, yeah. If not a week, then close, yeah. But as much as I hate to say it, the server's going on just fine. So
I'll take better.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If everything was fucking slow and whatever, I might be a bit more persistent. But it's all Gucci. I'm not gonna like. I'm saying this because I've already voiced that I don't agree with what happened. But you know.
But I think, as I've said before, it's like, the Nazis discovering some brilliant life-saving medical trick. Did they discover penicillin? They didn't, did they? No.
No.
See, I don't even know my Weeaboo shit. Ugh.
No, it was Erna von Braun, wasn't he? He did the rocket shit.
Yeah, but that's rocket shit. That's not like
I know you're thinking of like Joseph Mengele. You're thinking of Joseph Mengele and his experiments, and
yeah, but I don't think they ever came up with anything because his experiments were fucking retarded.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, but yeah, they didn't give him.
If I give this fucking twin typhoid, will his twin get typhoid too? Turns out they do if you put them in the same fucking concentration camp.
And they still gave a bunch of them immunity.
I don't think Unit 731 got quite the level of leniency though.
No, they got full immunity. It was the Nazis that didn't get full immunity. 731 got full fucking immunity.
Oh, dude.
And then once we like, if I rape this woman with frostbite, will I get frostbite?
Oh no, Unit 731 was like, I wonder if human kidneys can process horse urine. Let's inject it to find out. Or like, at what point in a centrifuge's G tolerances does a man become paste? Like, Unit 731 was some real fucked up shit.
You reading about Unit 731 was the first time I encountered the word vivisection.
Yeah.
And
I want to say it was close. But listening to the song Unit 731 from Slayer was my first interaction with the word vivisection. To which point I went and googled that shit because I gotta know what that's about.
Actually, there is one, right. Do you have anything else to talk about? Because I've got a topic, but it's like a
Is it
final
war
topic.
crimes?
You know what I mean?
Is it the what are we talking about? The Armenian genocide?
No. Obligatory. We don't talk about fictional things, etc. Haha, very funny.
I've never had that joke before. Congratulations.
Oh, the Turks. Oh shit, the Turks.
Oh, I know the Turks like vehemently deny it, but I've never heard that like in that joke before.
Well, I mean, this is just a classic example of me self-sabotaging myself. Then I could have had a big old laugh if I didn't fuck it up. Story of my life. But I do have a topic, but again, it's like a final thing before we end topic. So
I mean, aside from like crab raving about Biggest being gone some more, yeah, I got nothing.
Right. I want to talk about Neil Cicierega. Or Cicierega.
Cicierega is how I usually say it, I think.
Oh, okay, Cicierega.
Okay. What do we want to talk about older manlet for?
Wait, is he a manlet?
Not that I'm aware of.
I'll
put it this way: if you look at a picture of him and you look at a picture of manlet, and the entire way they conduct themselves.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of these things I've been wanting to bring up for the past like 2 episodes, and I always forget. Just because I know that you like him. I like him. I've been listening to his stuff like on repeat for the last like 2 months. Because he's just fucking spectacular.
I haven't listened to a bunch of his independent stuff aside from like Brody Quest.
Oh, can I just say, when I'm talking about, I'm not talking about Lemon Demon.
Yeah, okay.
Or anything like that. I'm just talking about the mashups.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mouth trilogy. So, I mean... Yeah, I only had the topic. I didn't know what exactly wanted to talk about. Well, I just want to talk about how good some of this stuff is.
Yeah, it is great. And the best part is it's probably some of the only stuff I can play on streams and not get, like, big patches of muting.
Yeah. So, I mean, I brought it up. So you give me, like... I'm not going to ask for your favourite, because I don't want to put you on the spot like that, but, like, what are some ones you really like?
Oh, fuck, I'm going to have to go look it up.
Like, pull them up. Like, I've pulled them up. I just go on videos, and then, like, on his, like, uploads, just most popular, and it's pretty much all the Mouth ones.
Oh, dude, you can, like, download the albums.
Yeah, but I have iTunes, and I can't be asked to sit, like, download and then plug in my phone in and whatever, so I just listen to them on YouTube.
Where is it?
Oh, I mean, yeah, you don't. If it's not the YouTube one, yeah, just pull up your album list and.
Oh shit! I mean, Bustin' is always good.
Bustin' makes you feel good. Bustin'.
Oh god, where do you start? Excuse me. I don't know where to begin, but just like fucking where Bustin', fucking wow.
Just the names.
Fucking
Will Smith going wiki wiki wow.
You know, I don't know where to begin. Just like I find myself listening to the original versions of some of these songs and like catching myself not fucking doing it
Yeah.
right, but
No, same. Like whenever I hear Crocodile Rock, I'm so surprised when like Chop Suey doesn't start playing.
um,
um,
and the thing is, I don't even like looking at some of the titles. I don't remember what some of them are.
yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a lot.
Daft Mouth.
Um,
Daft Mouth is fucking great.
oh
It's honestly better than both of the originals.
yeah, I'd be inclined to agree with that.
Um,
But admittedly, I'd never really heard "Walking on the Sun" before that. Like there's one that I'd say my favorite like sleeper pick. So when I was going through all of them, it didn't really stand out to me, but it's been the one that's like captured my mind the most. I listen to it all the time. I actually listened to one of the original songs. It's like one of my most played songs now because I listen to it before I go to bed every night.
that's good.
I have to listen to music when I go to sleep
That's really
because if I don't, I can hear the sound of Misha moaning. So I don't care if it's fucking gay. It's what I gotta do. It's Organon Girls, which is Kate Bush's Cloud Busting with Katy Perry, California Girls over it. It's fucking spectacular. It took a while for it to grow on me, but it's like definitely my favorite. But yeah, I mean, Smooth is great. You know, with the O Canada opening, and then fucking 1 week over Smooth Criminal. I mean,
Yeah, the bare naked lady ones are both good. I think it's like Stand by Meme or some shit.
Yeah, yeah. There's just so many.
Feels like Gene Spirit.
I don't like that one too much, actually. That's like one of the few ones I don't really like. Time, like the TIME, is fucking. That's one of the greatest ones. Like, and actually on that, the like Tears in Chocolate Rain, where like Tay Day's voice is like strung out like Blade Runner, and it's over like the Blade Runner rain at the end.
Yeah.
It's just.
I haven't watched Blade Runner.
I mean, that's fine. I only watched it like a couple months ago, so I can't judge. Like, I watched 2049 before I watched Blade Runner.
But basically anything that has Michael Jackson in it, like the Michael Jackson source, I like a lot. But I think it's just because I really like Michael Jackson.
He's good. Yeah.
And yeah, I can't recognize like entirely what they are just on the titles because I'm not going to listen to them during the podcast. That's not gonna.
I mean, like some of them are so like I'd say "Don't," which is one of the outtakes. "Don't" is fucking what's it called? Journey's "Don't Stop Believing." But with the lyrics of Insane Clown Posse's "Homies" over it.
What?
Yeah. I don't think it has. I don't think it's one of the ones you can download because it was like it was the ones that didn't make the cut on Mouth Moods. It's objectively terrible.
I thought you were talking about like that, like the 5-second one where it's like fucking Disturbed.
That's all.
Well, that's Friends. But the other one was
Okay,
no,
sorry,
Tim Allen. Tim Allen was the other one.
Oh, yes, the oh, what's it called? Annoyed Grunt.
Yeah, there we
go. But yeah, okay. Can you try and do the Disturbed? Because I've tried and I can't for the life of me do it. I like to. Yeah.
Excuse me. I don't want to because that would be embarrassing if I do it wrong.
No, okay, right. Fine. I'll do it because I can't do it. So I'll embarrass myself first, right? But you have to do it after, okay? Okay? Oh, Mish, get out. Hello?
I was muting myself to practice, and
It's really hard, isn't it?
I
can't
can
fucking
do it by myself, but now that you've put me in the spot, I can't.
Oh, come on, don't play. Right, I'm just gonna fail at it. Wah! I can't even stop. I can't even do the stopping. The like, wah! My voice. I can't do it. Okay, that's embarrassing. You do it now. Come on.
That's. I don't even. That's.
It's nothing like it. I can't do it. I'm saying I can't do it. I can't stop. I can't make the pauses. I can only go like, wah! Like I just. My voice doesn't get that high.
No, I can't. No.
Oh, come on, you can't
no.
leave a brother out dry like that.
I can and I will.
You can't leave a brother out dry.
Yeah, you.
It's a dick move.
I can't. I honestly can't do it now that you've put me on the spot. I usually can when I'm like by myself walking around humming and shit.
But... Okay, compromise. When you're editing it, you do it by yourself. You record it and you like splice it in right now.
Dude, you do realize like when I edit this shit, I'm like editing it like 1 hour after I was supposed to go to bed, and I'm basically just going like, yep, it lines up. Yep.
Timestamp that bitch. I'm message now. Right? Timestamp it. Take the recording and you do it. You just have to do the audio, right? Just the right?
And if I don't?
I mean, what do you mean? If you don't, I'm not going to do anything. Hell, I'm probably not even going to listen to it. So I'm not going to fucking know. But, maybe you've got a sense of honor, of like, duty, of like, okay, fine.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I can't. It's embarrassing.
It is. So stop it.
I thought I could. No, I thought I could sneak it out. I thought if I did it when I wasn't expecting it, I could like get myself to do it. I guess I'm just never going to be disturbed.
Maybe I'll just listen to like Down with Sickness for the next 6 hours. Maybe it will like osmosis into me. I'll let it flow into me.
Alright, I mean I've got nothing else.
I'll just say like Neil Cicerega. Check him out.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Absolutely. Any more? Oh, I've been watching The Wire. It's very good.
I've been watching Chuni Boyo. It's also very good. And I probably also butchered that name. But I don't care.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know what you said, but yes, very good.
I mean, it is... I have a problem with endings. Endings ruin a lot of things for me.
Like ending of the TV show, or us awkwardly trying to end the podcast?
No, the TV show. Or the anime in this case. Like... I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just writers have shit taste or it's because they wanted sequel bait. But yeah, it just flood. I'm gonna spoil this because the anime is like 8 years old now.
Yeah, go for it. I don't fucking care.
Imagine you're autistic.
Doesn't take a lot to imagine.
Yeah, but basically it's a show about like how much of a cringe lord you were back in like high school.
Again, doesn't take off too much. But
so yeah, I'm not doing a good job at describing this accurately. It's about a guy who goes to a new high school after he's trying to put his like cringe lord shit behind him.
Yeah.
Like imagine being the guy that Naruto ran and wore a black trench coat and thought he was like the
Yeah.
Dark Lord or some shit. That's
Yeah.
basically what he's trying to put behind him, but he ends up living next door to a girl who still hasn't put that shit behind her
Right.
because she's autistic and has trauma.
Yeah.
Ooh, so deep.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna spoil it. It's still a good show anyway, because I mean it's slice of life shit. You don't go there for the plot. You just go there to watch cute girls doing cute things, and it's still very cute.
Yeah. It's a much
But
based type of anime.
you know, like that. So you know, you've got the conflict and the resolution, and I think that's something I learnt in English once upon a time. But basically, the solution to season 1 of the show is that it's okay to still be autistic,
All right.
rather than what I saw as like any of the other better resolutions to it. Yeah. So, but
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Like
like,
what about like not caring if you're autistic,
well,
Like
oh,
not
that's
necessarily it's okay, but like find somebody who likes you for who you are rather than it's okay to include to be a retard, you know what I mean? Like still go for that self-improvement. I don't know what I'm talking about. Continue.
yeah. But well, so like basically, like near the end of it, they start getting into a screaming match. It's like, you're not the Dark Lord. Stop this cringe shit. You're embarrassing your family. And she's like, "Yep, okay." She puts it, and that. Oh, so they go along with it because obviously that's what everyone wants. But she looks fucking miserable, and there's better ways to overcome this than just go back to what you were.
Yeah.
It's like, because one of the things is like she saw like fucking cars on a bridge at nighttime and how the light reflects off it. She's like, "Oh, that's like the gate to heaven or some shit."
Yeah.
It's like, no, and then it's just cars on a thing, and she's like, "Oh, what a downer, melancholy and shit." It's like, just because it's not the gate to fucking heaven doesn't mean it's not beautiful.
Yeah.
There's just because the world isn't magical doesn't mean it's fucking boring.
Yeah.
Like, these are the lessons I hoped that it would end with, but it just didn't, and I'm kind of miffed about that.
It's like being fat, where it's like there's nothing wrong with being fat, but you shouldn't be fat. And if you can stop being fat, you should stop being fat. T fatty. Yeah.
Uh, I don't think that's quite what I was going for there. Like, don't be
Yeah,
fat.
I know.
Don't be fat, but don't, like, surprise, fucking surprise. The secrets to life are somewhere in the middle of two extremes.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you,
Being
you
thin's
shouldn't
not
be
going to solve
fat.
all your
You shouldn't be
problems.
fat, but then, like, going all fucking Auschwitz on yourself isn't gonna
Yeah.
solve that. You're just gonna be miserable and probably retreat deeper into your old fat fuck ways.
Or you're just trading fucking being a fat fuck for like bulimia and making yourself puke after every meal, or just one eating disorder from another.
Except we don't know fat fucks don't do that. They just get scared of bulimia and go further backwards. I went to the gym, time to treat myself with fucking a cake.
Mm.
It's great. Don't be fat, people. Also, don't overfeed your cats, because I will hurt you.
I'm yeah, I'm fully on board with that message.
Also,
Okay.
based Bobby. I like Bobby very much. Bobby's
Who's
Pella's cat. If
Bobby?
you want to see Bobby and Pella's cat,
Oh,
join our
all
Discord.
right.
Link in the description below. He's such a sweet boy. Anyway, yeah, goodbye everyone. Go watch Boy
Yep.
if you haven't already. And if you have, fucking debate me in general or some shit. I don't know.
It reminds me of all the fucking, you know, those like cringe Facebook posts, like the atheists. I invite anyone to debate me.
Mm.
Oh,
Yes,
you
when you.
strike me as a...
Oh, what was that? What? No, there was one post recently where it's like, when you debate me, you're not just debating me, but the
Yes,
knowledge
yeah,
I've
that's what
consumed.
But it's fucking, it's always Penn's face.
Yes. When you debate me, you're not just debating me, but also did you, bro? Because that's a fucking good opinion. Do you know who Digibro is?
The name rings a bell.
Oh, he's just another one of those fucking anime reviewer YouTuber kinds. Except he's just got really shit takes. And as a lot of the other people who seem to disintegrate him, he's a pedophile.
Okay.
Well, not actually a pedophile, he's a lolicon. But he's
Yeah.
the kind that has enough of a following that he has to try and defend being a lolicon to normies, and they don't get it. And it's great.
Mom, it's actually a febophilia,
Yeah.
and it's not illegal.
Well, you're not
And
arguing.
back in the 10th century, this was how things were done.
Yeah, you know, if it bleeds, it breeds. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days.
Right, I think on that cheerful note, yeah.
Yeah, don't fuck children. So yeah, watch anime.
Don't overfeed your cat.
Watch
Don't
anime.
fuck
Don't
children.
overfeed your cat. Don't fuck children. And we'll see you in 2 weeks.
See ya.